All right. Thank y'all for watching his show. We back again. We got a new show. Terrence not here with us this week. She'll be back next week. And we're gonna talk about a few things. We're gonna talk about the Browns. We're gonna talk about these men in dresses. We're gonna talk about a little bit of R. Kelly. There's some new agendas with the COVID-19 vaccine, and then we're gonna get into the new people we putting on the hit list. Uh, so for everybody's watching, like, share, comment, and make sure you follow us at the Hit Show Podcast on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. So we'll probably start with the Browns. Because Darren wanted to start the Browns. Y'all know that's my team.
Man,
I'll let him start.
Man, so they had it early. They had the confidence, the swagger going, and whatnot. I think they just got a little bit too full of themselves or comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And they let the Chiefs get in their bag, which is the confidence and the swagger. And them trick plays wasn't working, so the Chiefs just started fucking smash mouthing. Then they got their offense off. And that's what the Browns should just kept just pounding them niggas. But, hey, I already know what y'all going to say. We're going to get Odell Beckham back, and next go around it's going to be
Well, I blame
close.
it is the defense. Shit. The defense gave up too many points, and then the offense didn't score a lot of points. You can't. I blame mostly the defense because you shouldn't be giving up that many points. You only held them to 10 points, I believe, in the first half. And then in the second half, you let them niggas just do what they want to do. But it also comes from coaching. You got to make adjustments. So,
the Steeler fans, I know they fucking just
yeah, but y'all suck anyway.
like
Why do y'all
Birdman
care
right
if we
now.
lose? Because even if we go 2-14 and beat y'all twice, what does it matter? Because y'all definitely suck. Y'all roster terrible.
Them niggas won their first game.
It don't matter. If they don't beat us, it doesn't matter. The only thing Browns care about is beating the Steelers. As long as we beat y'all, we don't give a shit if what happens.
That's not good.
I know, but we don't give a shit.
That's not nothing
You
to
don't
be
give a
proud
damn?
of, nigga.
But we'll be all right. You know, I think that first loss humbled them.
Yeah, they
That
needed
woke
it.
them up.
Because them niggas was hollering. They went for 2 and shit after their first touchdown.
Yep.
Them niggas was hollering.
Go ahead and win the next 15 straight there.
Yeah,
So we lost the first one.
that's what they want to do.
And then we guess we about to get into the next topic. This is Darius' topic. He some niggas is really y'all are really comfortable in these dresses out here. You know, and they say it's fashion, but
There's a difference between what these niggas doing with fashion. These niggas don't even be fresh.
it's not fashionable.
They just be throwing dresses and skirts on. It don't
Right.
even be like fashionable. They think they fashion. You
But-
got the pictures?
Yeah, I got them, but we're gonna say that for the hit list. We'll do it last.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, they call it fashion, right? And just because it's fashion, it's still demasculizing the black man, even though they call it fashion. You do know that. Just because it's fashion, they call it fashion. It's just another word for we demasculize y'all and we want y'all to dress like women. Pretty much.
Well,
That's not fashion.
Well,
That's not fashion.
it's culture in some cases, though. So
In
you
some place, not
gotta
here.
think about. I mean, you got people that's from other cultures that are here.
Yeah,
So-
but that ain't for us.
African people, Middle Eastern people, Irish people, all them people
it
wear
ain't-
forms of skirts or
It ain't-
kilts.
It ain't for Americans to wear. It ain't for us to wear. If you're American, you shouldn't be wearing that shit.
What's an American attire?
What I got on, like a man, like a man, t-shirt and
Some of
jeans.
these niggas is African though, or they're Muslim.
Well, technically, we all African.
I
okay?
know that's what I'm saying. So
All
they're
of us,
just
if you think
embracing
about
their
it.
culture.
No, they're not. They don't.
My
they
problem
ain't embracing
is-
shit.
I'll wait till we get to the pictures because my
Okay.
problem is these niggas don't even like they'll put the fucking dresses on or the skirts and shit, and like literally they just be like some fucking big ass little girl skirts with a fucking polo card. Like these niggas don't got no sense of style, but they think they doing something fashionable. So to your point, they really might be trying to just be like feminine as possible with
Where
it.
they think because
you can wear a skirt and it look masculine.
No,
yes, you can.
No,
I got pictures. I'm gonna show you.
I've never seen a man in skirt that looks masculine in my life.
I'll show you.
I've never seen it.
The Viking will kill your ass in a skirt.
I don't give a damn. That don't mean he's masculine. He's still in the skirt.
What the fuck would a nigga wear got to do with how his energy is?
Nothing, but still, you don't look as intimidating. You don't look intimidating. If I walk up to you, the skirt on, you're not gonna feel intimidated.
Niggas didn't even wear pants at one point, though. You understand?
Yeah, but this is 2021. We're talking about. If a man walk up to you in a skirt, you're not gonna feel intimidated. You probably laugh at him.
So
I don't care how big you are. You don't look intimidating.
The Taliban and Al Qaeda niggas over there that be walking around in the garbs that's like skirts basically ain't intimidating.
Nah, them niggas is crazy. That's different. Them niggas is totally crazy.
Now you said you judge.
You talking about a regular American though? Who's walking up like the crazy dude out here. If he had on a skirt, like yeah, whatever.
You be like,
he ain't about to scare nobody. Come on now, let's be real. Let's be real. If that's what you want to do, that's your business. But don't walk up to me with this shit on and think you about to scare me.
I don't think what you wear got to do with how masculine or feminine you are. But these niggas, what they choosing to wear isn't fashionable to me. These niggas be looking goofy as fuck.
Because they think it's fashionable. Because they see like the celebrities and stars wearing it. They think they can wear it. They all look goofy. I don't give a damn if you got $1 or $100 million. If you look goofy, you look goofy. But, that's what they do. They tell us it's fashion, and they find ways to tear us down and demasculinize us, and we don't even know it.
So is it an agenda?
Of course, it's always an agenda.
You don't think people like Russell Westbrook just doing it because he think it's fashionable?
He think it's fashionable because they told him it's fashionable. But he don't understand the agenda behind it. Seriously, though.
I'm only laughing because what this nigga just had on, man. That shit was
seriously. You would never see Allen Iverson with that type of shit on.
That's true. That's a good
Would you see Allen Iverson with that shit on?
I couldn't even imagine.
Have you seen LeBron in the damn dress? That nigga too masculine. You ever seen Michael Jordan in a dress? Have you ever seen Kobe Bryant in one? Have you seen Magic Johnson in one? No. Them niggas is masculine as fuck. They're not wearing that shit. They're too masculine. See, they know who they can do it to and who they can't. They tried the shit with Dave Chappelle, didn't they? And what happened? He said, fuck off.
They weren't going for that shit.
Exactly. They know who they can and who they can't.
So is a dress a symbolism for like...
If you're an American, it's a symbolism for feminism. Like you're feminine. That's how we look at it. That's how we were taught as men growing up. That's for girls. We were taught.
They making these niggas like wear dresses as... Because a lot of comedians and a lot of these actors, when they do these roles and they switching roles as far as sex and shit. Because Cat Williams spoke on this. He was like, yeah, I wasn't doing no cross-dressing shit. Right. And that's why he said he wasn't commercial and everything like that.
Certain people won't do it.
You know what I'm saying? Do you think that's a real thing? They make like, nigga, you got to be, or is it just society? When you do that, you appeal to a wider range of people because it is more people in the world like that stuff.
It's both though, but it's both actually, because you will appeal to more people, but at the same time, the main thing is the agenda behind it. But yeah, you're gonna appeal to more people because in other places that's normal, and people think it's gonna be funny to see a man in a dress. Ha ha! I'm gonna laugh at you. Seriously. Like you go to the circus, you see a clown.
But men been cross-dressing since the beginning of time.
They have, but now it's becoming more regular. It's just, we call it fashion. You wear this, this is the new thing. But they know you don't see certain people, they're not wearing that shit. Certain people know the real meaning behind it. I know what you want to do to me, and I'm not wearing that shit.
No, that's not true, James, because a fucking... I don't even want to say back in the day. Now a nigga will kill you in a fucking dress and be masculine and have 1,000 wives. Nigga,
that nigga ain't
you judging.
No, you ain't.
I'm saying it's what these niggas is choosing to wear. Like Lil Nas X, for instance, what he wore tonight. That shit is obviously like you trolling and you trying to be super feminine.
If he come in here talking shit, is anybody gonna take him seriously with his dress on? No. You go to rob some niggas, you got a dress on, are they gonna take you seriously? Let's be serious. No, they're not.
A nigga.
I'm not saying that you can't.
All right, that's what
but
I'm saying.
When you come off like that, people are gonna be like, "You're a weirdo." That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying you can't conquer what you want to do and execute, but we're gonna be like, "Yeah, whatever." Nobody's gonna take that shit seriously. If I came in here just like a damn clown on the show, would y'all take me seriously? No, you wouldn't.
I want Kid Cudi to just come out the closet.
Well, that's his business. I mean, if he do, he do. If he don't, he don't.
Instead of being like it's so denial and getting angry.
This the thing is, if you're gonna be whatever you want to be yourself. Right. I don't care. I'm happy when people come out the closet because they're living their truth.
That's what I want. Yeah.
But he's talking about the people that jump out and wear something and act feminine, and then when you say something to them,
get mad.
They say, "No, I'm not that." Okay, that's your business.
Because you could be that. There's nothing wrong with that. Be that shit. I want them to just embrace that shit.
The problem is, stop trying to throw it on everybody. Be who you want to be. You be who you want to be. I'm gonna be what I'm gonna be. I'm not gonna force my ways on you. You don't force your ways on me.
How are they forcing it, James?
TV, media.
So what we don't force our ways on them with straight shit?
How? We don't have the power to do that.
What do you mean?
We don't control the airways. We don't control the media.
Well, I'm saying, what ways do they enforce it?
Every TV show, there has to be some type of homosexuality.
There's not no heterosexuality in every TV show.
It is, but a man and a woman heterosexually to us is normal. It is. It's normal.
No, I'm just laughing because I agree. No, I agree with you. I just wanted to get you to say that.
What I'm saying is when they have the same sex for men and women, it's becoming normalized on every show. Where you might have two men or two women. You don't even see two women a lot now on TV. You see more of it is both men. And even children.
You know I gotta play devil's advocate.
Go ahead.
To be fair, homosexuality is normal too to the human race. It's been around since the beginning of us having intelligence.
It's normal, but it's the difference when it's being pushed and forced.
What's the difference?
The difference is they're forcing it by putting it on every show. Like, okay, say I watch a show. Every show now has to have a sex scene with two of the same sex.
They definitely do that shit on every.
Which you don't have to. When I was growing up and watched TV,
they doing that shit on everything.
A lot of times,
but they do it with heterosexuality too, though.
They do, but when we were growing up, they didn't actually. If it was heterosexuality when we was growing up,
I mean, they had Miss Doubtfire and
they
shit
did,
like
but
that.
You didn't actually see it. Like the light would turn off, and you would think, okay, I know what's going on, but they didn't actually show you. More.
That's not true.
That is true.
We had like Monsters Ball, Sex in the City. They had shit, James.
You didn't, but
that was sexualized for.
I'm talking about back in the day, the 80s, the early 90s. We didn't see any sex at all. We didn't see none of that. If there was going to be a scene, like the light would turn off, the door would close, we didn't actually see it.
You didn't watch blaxploitation movies and shit like that.
I'm talking about regular cable TV. They didn't have that when we were growing up. No, they didn't have it.
You're right.
They didn't have that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. All of it, honestly, kids shouldn't watch any sex. Now, adults, yeah, we're adults, but like the kids, they should be able to turn on and see none of it. But there's an agenda behind everything. There's an agenda behind pushing we're going to talk about the vaccine with the COVID. There's an agenda with everything they do. It is. Whether y'all like it or not, y'all know I don't give a shit what you. I'm just going to tell you the truth. It's always an agenda.
Do you think it's an agenda with R. Kelly?
Yep.
What's the agenda with R. Kelly? This James topic.
All right, now I'm going to tell y'all. I seen something online I read today. Said one of the witnesses came and said that she was not forced and could at the house to stay there. She could go and come back to the house freely as she felt. And I said this about 2 months ago. I said, as busy as R. Kelly is, does he have the time to manipulate all these women? They live with him. They have sex with him. He chains them up like dogs and cats, feeds them when he feel like, and then lock them up in a room for days at a time and let them go shopping and come back to the house. Does that make sense to anybody? Probably the biggest R&B artist of all time. When does he have time to do this by himself? It's just common sense. Like, does he actually have the time? Now, what he did on that tape, he was wrong for that shit, and they should have locked his ass up there. But all this other shit, it just doesn't make sense. It's like they're throwing shit and wanting something to stick, and they have no evidence on this current case. Them little young girls, if you 15, 16, 17, you know you shouldn't be messing with no grown man. And the parents, y'all know his background. All your asses should be locked up. Just like his ass in jail, y'all asses should be in jail too. All of them. The kids and the parents.
But
seriously.
Not the kids.
Them too. Yeah, because you 14, 15, 16, you know right from wrong.
You do, but you could get easily influenced by an adult, nigga. Kids don't know.
But these kids ain't like kids when we was kids. Come on now. These girls are smart.
He was fucking with Aaliyah when she was a kid, and she was fucking top of her class.
And the parents signed off on them getting married. If you under 17, if you're under 18 years old, somebody has to sign off when you get married. You cannot go sign a marriage certificate.
But I'm saying,
so who signed off on it?
The kids don't bear no responsibility, is what I'm saying.
Yes, the fuck they do.
No, they don't, nigga. How the fuck
if these kids get in trouble, if they 14, 15, if they go out here and commit a crime, where do they go? They're held accountable. They go to juvenile court.
Yeah,
they're held accountable. They 3 and 4 year old. My kids know better. I don't want you to go in the kitchen.
But that's not a fucking romantic relationship. You can't tell a kid they can't fall in love, nigga. What the fuck?
With a grown man?
How are they going? You can't punish them for that.
Shit.
A grown man shouldn't be entertaining no fucking little kid.
And little kids should be entertaining no grown ass fucking man. They all held accountable. I hold them all accountable if I was a judge. And the parents, I lock all their ass.
The kids need their ass whooped. They
need to go to jail.
They don't need
to. The parents need to go to jail. R. Kelly, all of them need to.
All of them need to go to jail. Yeah,
all their asses. All of them need to go to jail. That shit's ridiculous. Yeah, let's talk about Joe Biden. Okay, so I listened to the radio at work this week, and this is what I hear over the radio. If you have 100 or more employees, that the employees need to get tested for COVID. Right? If they're unvaccinated, they need to get tested for the COVID-19 vaccine.
Every 2 weeks.
I mean, COVID-19. If not, then if you don't get tested, pretty much, and you're not vaccinated, you lose your job. So every couple weeks, you have to go get tested. That's what I'm hearing on the radio, that you're going to have to get tested. I don't have a problem with going to get tested. This is my thing. With this rule. And I also seen something by, if you are not vaccinated, another company wants to charge you a certain amount of money out of your paycheck. This is my issue though. The people that are vaccinated still can get it though. So shouldn't they be tested? Even though they get vaccinated, shouldn't they be tested like everybody else?
That's a good point.
Because you still can
That's a good
die from
point.
the vaccine and I mean, the COVID-19, if you get the vaccine, you still can spread it to another person because the vaccine is not 100% curable.
So basically what they're saying is we want everybody to get the shot so
what's in it?
Everybody don't die.
So what's in the shot, though? If I'm vaccinated, I can get it and spread it. Why is it so important for y'all to get that into everybody? What's actually in that vaccine that you're not telling us? Something's in it. Because if you're going to charge me for not getting a vaccine that's not 100% curable, there is an agenda on something. What is in that vaccine? And please, y'all don't come with that bullshit at CDC. Fuck the CDC, David. That's the government.
I definitely don't prove them niggas wrong plenty of times.
Right. That's just another branch of the government. Come on now. Let's be honest. The government run everything. Of course the CDC going to approve the shit. So pretty much it's going to be to where, okay, guess what? If you're not vaccinated, you can't even come to work to make money. Then they're going to force us to take it because they know you have to go to work, take care of your kids, your bills, etc. So what do we do about it?
My thing is just what you said. The people that's vaccinated are still getting it and still dying.
Exactly.
So they got to be held accountable too. Just like if you want to test the people that's unvaccinated every week or whatever, 2 weeks, motherfucker, you better test the vaccinated people too, because they still catching it now.
Right.
Fuck you gonna do? Until them niggas stop catching it flat out, period, then we could talk about something.
Yep. Leave your comments. Tell us what you think about it. Then we're gonna get into this hit list. All right, who we got on this list today?
Shit, we got, of course, Kid Cudi. Stay on that bitch every other week. He get his
Kid
ass.
Cudi.
Yeah.
Is that who that is?
Yeah,
Man, do y'all see that shit?
Did you share screen?
Yeah. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's Kid Cudi?
Yeah, that's Kid Cudi.
Y'all see that?
So with this though, I ain't even gonna cap. At least it's color coordinated, right?
Okay, I'm tired of shit. Come on now. Oh my.
But go to the next picture.
Why would I like Max Kellerman? I don't know why he wanted him off.
Well, this is what it is. I personally believe he even said it. He wanted him off because he feels like they just had bad chemistry, and it was time for fresh energy in the room. But this is really what it is.
I like Max.
Max held this nigga accountable.
Exactly.
He didn't let him coon freely.
Yeah.
He did not let Stephen coon. Anytime Stephen A started cooning, Max swooped right in like, hold on.
Max called him out.
Max used to call this nigga out, man. So I'm sorry though. So
I like
Stephen
Max.
A, man, he a hoe. He
Max gonna get his own show though, because I fuck with
yeah,
Max.
they said he getting his own show.
Yeah. Here it is. Your president.
It's goofy looking.
Yeah. The one that said, if you don't vote for me, you're not black. That jackass. The one that got us at the gas station for $3 a gallon. And if you're on the West Coast, $5 a gallon. Yeah, this jackass. New COVID-19 vaccine mandates. He's going to make sure we all get that.
Yeah.
And then
that's the end game.
When we, 5 years later, we got 4 arms, three nipples, and 3 legs, and walking around here like fucking zombies, you can thank President Joe Biden for that. Who's this?
This is Russell Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook. Why you put him on the hit? Oh, well. I don't know what's wrong with these niggas. I mean, they call it fashion. I call it shit that very unmasculine shit.
These niggas ain't even, but my problem is this shit not fresh though.
Not
like,
at all.
It's like I could tell. Now go to the next picture. You should have. Now look, these niggas fresh. Look what these niggas got on.
But that's masculine.
That's what I'm saying. And it's still a dress. Like, why these niggas can't wear shit like this?
Because in Africa,
even this nigga
is made a certain way over there for them. It's still manly.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So it's like, why y'all just don't do that? These niggas don't have no sense of fashion.
You can wear a King of Zamunda robe and be manly. I've seen men in that. The other shit these niggas doing, fashion, that's not fashion. That's demasculinize you.
I need to get me some of these. Maybe not the nigga with the arm out.
Yeah. Is that the last one we get?
I don't know. It's one more. Should be. Oh, yeah. See,
it's manly. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Niggas is fresh. Oh, and this guy.
Nigga, this old.
This guy, I meant to put him on the hit list a while ago. If I didn't, I'm putting him on. I don't know how much beer he had, but for you to do some shit like this at the bowling alley.
He was joking.
No, he was serious, because that's real.
I know it's real.
He is on the hit list for that
so
shit.
He could go fire.
I don't know what he was doing, but you know what? Hey, it is what it is, but he was toe up. All right, y'all. We'll be back next week. Taryn will be back. We're going to have part 2 of the music review, the best of the best music review. Also, I put a post up, all comedians. We're going to have a comedian review, meaning I want you guys to come on here, and if we don't do one week, we will do a comedian review. We're going to set up you guys on the stage. You get 2 minutes apiece to tell your best jokes live here at the Hit Show Podcast.
It ain't 2 minutes apiece. Stop. You always got to put a time restriction.
However long.
Nigga, you just going on the thing.
However y'all go up there.
We'll figure it out when we talk to y'all.
Y'all tune in. We're going to have the comedians coming up here. And they're going to do their thing for the comedian review. All artists, upcoming artists, producers, DJs. If you got videos, songs, email us. hitshowpodcast@gmail.com. In the subject, put music for review. Follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at the Hit Show Podcast. All right? And we'll see y'all next